Here goes nothing. Wow. Ahoy hoy everyone and bright suns, it's Craig here, back with another Disney dining review. But before we get started, I just need to remind you that this is brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. If you like us, you want to support our content, please consider booking your next vacation through Dreams Unlimited Travel. Get a free no obligation quote today at dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. And also please take a second to hit the thumbs up, leave us comments, questions, video suggestions in the comment section below, and make sure you're subscribed. So where am I at today? Well, you heard me say bright suns. That means I am on the planet Batuu. I'm in Black Spire Outpost, and I'm going to be eating at Docking Bay 7. I have not properly reviewed Docking Bay 7 here in Walt Disney World. I've done Disneyland's, and I've eaten here a lot, especially over the past year. I love Docking Bay 7, but I've never reviewed it here, so it's about time. I've been getting a lot of questions about it, and I'm very excited. So I just need to go ahead, place my mobile order, then I'll head inside, pick up my food, we'll get to it. Before I get started, I just want to apologize. It's probably going to be very loud and also very windy. I forgot my headphones, and that would have helped with the audio a lot. And we're just going to have to deal with it. It's going to be worth it for the food here at Docking Bay 7. I had a lot of tough choices to make because there's so many good things on the menu here. There's the pot roast, there's the rib. I love getting the tip-yip salad. That's one of my absolute favorite things to get here. That's probably what I get the most. Rhino loves the Felucian Garden spread. He just reviewed that recently, and he thinks it's one of the best vegan options you can find at Walt Disney World in general. So I just decided to go with one of the dishes that I feel like is the classic, probably the one that is where a lot of people are going to be taken to, and it's also on the kids menu as well too, and that's the fried Endorian tip-yip. And this is essentially just fried chicken. And it's really good fried chicken though. I know I shouldn't be saying that before I start eating it, in case this one I have isn't very good, but I love it. It's just a simple fried chicken meal. You can get it served with mashed potatoes, vegetables, and gravy. You can get it served with the macaroni and cheese here. I think that's what it comes with on the kids menu. And then you can also, you can change it to any of the other sides. Like they have the cornbread that comes with the rib. You can get that as your side. They also have the mushroom pasta that you get with the pot roast. That can be your side. So it's really flexible. You can make it however you want it, but I just wanted it the classic way, with the piece of fried chicken sitting on top of a dollop of mashed potatoes and filled with peas and carrots, smothered in gravy. It looks so good. I need to get out my silverware here. I was almost tempted into buying the spork for $10.99 that was, a part of Galaxy's Edge at grand opening, and then quickly not a part of it anymore. Right now you can buy them. They have them in stock. I didn't though. I'm going with just my regular silverware, and that is one of the best parts about eating at Docking Bay 7 is that you get actual silverware and a real cloth napkin instead of just simply, plastic products and also paper napkins. Just feels like it's elevated. And you would hope, because depending on what you get here, it can be a little bit more on the expensive side. The fried chicken here, the tip-yip, this is $15.49. The salad's like $13.99. Then the pot roast is a little more expensive. I want to say that's around like $16, $17, and then the ribs are like $18. So it can be a pricey meal here, but okay. Here's my first bite of chicken. Just like always, this chicken is so good. It is moist. It is flavorful. It's got a little bit of the spice from the coating. It's not too crunchy on the outside. I would like it to be a little bit crunchier than it is, but when it's packing that much flavor just from the crispy coating, I can't complain that it's not super crispy. And again, also it's been sitting on mashed potatoes and sauce, so it's gonna kind of absorb and lose a little bit of that crispiness. I will always question how they turn it into a rectangle. That just does not seem natural. I'm not complaining about it, it just doesn't seem natural, but the taste is good. And now, time to get some of the mashed potatoes. And maybe it's been a while since I've had this dish. Maybe I never paid attention to it too well when I'm eating inside and I can't see as well. But what I kept calling gravy, I don't know if it's fair to say gravy. I think it's more fair to say sauce, because I believe it is a celery-inspired sauce around, just from smell and a little bit of it getting onto the chicken. But here goes the bite. I know mashed potatoes are really simple, but when they are good, they are so good. And these ones, adding them in with the peas and the carrots, it just takes it to the next level. I need to start just putting the peas and carrots directly into the mashed potatoes I make at home, because I'm one of those people, when I have mashed potatoes, if I'm eating it with anything else, eventually I just mix it all together. And this is already just taking the work out for me, so I don't have to do any of that extra heavy lifting of mixing stuff together. It's already done. I love that, and it tastes good. And yeah, I would be happy with a good chicken gravy for this meal. That would make this even more classic. But the sauce that is with it, this take on gravy with that's green, and I am 99% sure it's celery, is a lot of the coloring in there. But let's be real, I'm not the greatest food expert in the world, so don't quote me on it. I actually like it though. It adds a little bit of extra pep to the dish. It adds a little extra spice too. So from the little spice from the chicken plus with the sauce all together, it's just a really nice meal. And it makes it even better when you get some chicken in with some potatoes and the vegetables, and you get that perfect bite where it's all in. Oh, that's when it's best. Since I'm trying to call this a restaurant review instead of just a dish review, I thought it was important that I got dessert. And I've actually never had the dessert here at Walt Disney World, so this is a true first for me. This is the Batu Bon, and it is a beautiful dessert. It is a chocolate cake with white chocolate mousse and then coffee custard. I can't say enough about the actual look of it though. The fact that it has the Black Spire outpost symbol right on top as a coin, that's perfect to me, because I'm gonna lift up my shirt. I have the exact same tattoo on my arm as what's on top of this cake, so I'm so happy that that's on there. But then it's got the beautiful design of the purple and pink with that galaxy layer design on it. It looks so great, but it's not just about how great it looks, it's about how it tastes. So I'm actually gonna do something a little special here. I'm gonna turn the camera around for just a second before I start talking about it, so we can see what it looks like when we cut through this thing. Here goes nothing. Wow, that is pretty. I was honestly not prepared at all for how beautiful this thing was going to be on the inside. That just blew me away. Cake on the bottom, then the white chocolate mousse around, and the coffee custard inside the white chocolate mousse. That's just so beautiful. And then you might have seen, if you're watching this, you might have seen the yellow dab on the plate. That's a bit of a lemon curd on there too. So I do like the mixture of coffee and lemon, so that might be nice if the coffee ends up dominating the flavor, but got to try it to know where it's going to stand. So here we go. I know this isn't the proper way to eat this thing, but I think I actually enjoy it most when you separate the chocolate cake from the white chocolate mousse and the coffee custard. I think that's actually the best way to eat them as two separate items. It's really good. It's good when it's together, but it's really good when you eat them apart. The cake is extremely dense and fudgy and just a chocolate lover's dream. And that's a good thing. And the mousse combination is just, it's light, fluffy, and really the coffee and white chocolate flavors just balance together so well. And it's not that they don't go with the the chocolate cake. Obviously, coffee, cake, white chocolate, like it all goes together. Just for my taste, I felt like the cake honestly overpowered the coffee flavor. I'm gonna give it one more try here though to see if maybe I was just a little off with how I was eating it all, but I felt like the cake was dominating a little bit too much, and I really want the taste of the coffee and white chocolate in there. So one more bite. And this time around, I got the coffee in my mouth first, so that dominated versus the cake. So I guess it really just depends on what touches your tongue first, or what touches my tongue first in this case. And that's what's going to dictate what I taste the most out of this. So ignore everything I just said about taking it apart. Just gotta get crazy with it. It's really good. It's a solid dessert. $6.99. With how beautiful it is, it's definitely worth trying at least once. Especially if you're like a coffee lover or a chocolate lover, I think it's definitely worth a shot. But I actually stopped eating my food halfway through so I could get to the dessert before it melted under the bright suns here on Batu. So I'm gonna finish up my whole meal, then we'll come and we'll talk about it a little bit more right at the end. I'm all wrapped up here at Docking Bay 7 with my meal, and I don't think I have to say this, but if you couldn't figure it out from my review, you absolutely need to be eating at Docking Bay 7. And it hurts me to say that because I know I'm steps away from my beloved Ronto Wrap. And that's normally the thing I recommend most in Galaxy's Edge. And to an extent, I still recommend that. And I'll get to that in a second. But I think you really need to consider eating at Docking Bay 7. It is quick service food, but elevated on the next level. So I think a perfect time to eat at Docking Bay 7 is actually at dinner, especially if you're the type of person or family that doesn't want to do a full service, table service dinner because you want to be constantly on the go, but you still need to eat, you still want that quick service meal. Docking Bay 7 is the perfect place to go for this because it doesn't just feel like your average Disney lunch, because it's not. It's creative. The portions are really, really good with everything. You know, you're gonna definitely leave walking away not hungry at all. Like, I did not need the dessert. I would have been happy with just the fried chicken, and I struggled to finish that. These are hefty meals here, and I've had all of them. They are hefty, so they'll fill you up perfect for more of a dinner meal than necessarily a lunch. But you know, lunch is also a great time to eat here too. I just like it for the idea that it's elevated. It's an elevated quick service experience, so it can work for something like dinner. And then for lunch, you know, get your Ronto Wrap, go to Woody's Lunchbox and get your grilled cheese. You know, something that might just be a little bit smaller, easier on the stomach, and then save this meal for later. But you know, my favorite thing here has to be the tip-yip salad. That will not change. The chicken salad that they offer here, I think it is just, it's so tasty, and I feel good when I'm eating it too, so that's always a plus. I do like the tip-yip, the fried tip-yip that I just had, and I think I'd actually take the pot roast over the tip-yip most days of the week, but for today I wanted to go with the tip-yip just because it kind of then covers, you know, kids eating as well as adults, so it really balances both. The rib, I can take or leave that. It's nice that it's on the menu, and I've liked it the two times I've had it, but it's definitely not my favorite thing. And of course, Rhino suggests the Felucian garden spread. You can't go wrong here at Docking Bay 7, in my opinion, and I hope I don't sound like a shill for this, because I am not doing that at all. I am just saying how much I love this place, because my last experience right now just eating here has been that good, and I am pleased. So that's going to do it for my review of Docking Bay 7. If you've eaten here and you love it, please let me know in the comments. Give me any suggestions for other places I need to eat around Walt Disney World, or just tell me that you had a bad experience here too. That also works. And please make sure you hit that thumbs up, and you also make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And then please, if you want to support us in our content, consider booking your next vacation with Dreams Unlimited Travel. Again, you can get a free no obligation quote at dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. So I hope everyone enjoyed this. Take care. I'll see you again soon with another Disney dining review. Bye-bye.